Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna be able to stop laughing. If you could see my room right now, the way I had to do this, it's laughable. Hey, what's up guys? It's Casey Molina and I'm back with another video. You can see I'm in a really small corner and that is because I moved again. This time I am living in an apartment with 4 roommates for my summer job. So this is going to be the background that you see for the rest of the summer. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know if I'll be able to ever get this set up right again because I'm just looking around my room and I toe it up. I'm trying to get this set up together. Let's get right into the video. The title of this video, Why Black Women Are on the Rise. Kind of a weird title for a video, but I really want to talk about this topic. Last summer I started doing more controversial topics or more social topics. I talked about Trump's presidency, Black Lives Matter, and I will link those videos down below. But those were just some of my own takes on, some of the political climate and things that were going on at the time. But basically, yeah, I wanted to make this video because, okay, so first, before we get into the video, I need to describe the setup of where I'm living. There's apartments within one big building, and things echo so easily. So I know my neighbors probably think I talk to myself, and I do, but this time I'm making a video. So if I hear something and I look to the side, I'm distracted, but it's for a good reason. So I've been noticing something in the media recently, and I've been noticing that there's a lot of movies with Black female leads, which is amazing. That's so great. That's what we want to see. And I know for some people you're like, okay, Casey, this has been a thing for years now. Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. Okay, yeah, but Shonda Rhimes wrote both of those shows. So, but I think for me, what I've noticed, actually, yeah, no, this is really important. I think for me, what I've noticed is younger Black women getting leading roles. The movie Everything is coming out, or no, it came out already. It came out last week. But it has Amandla Stenberg in it, and I love her so much. I just love how involved with social injustice she is and how she speaks out. And Don't Cash Crop My Cornrows is an amazing video that you should definitely go watch. It's about cultural appropriation and kind of just the backlash of how popular Black culture is and how we love Black culture, not so much Black people in society. It's a great video, you should watch it. But yeah, I love her so much and I love the role. And not only am I noticing younger Black women that are closer to my age being featured in these roles, but I'm also noticing that they're presented in a way where, I guess what am I trying to say? Interracial couples. I've noticed that a lot. And I think that's so cool. I think normally when you think of interracial couples, you think of Black men with white women, or I don't know, other common combinations of interracial couples. And something that has just been really apparent to me is that that's kind of changing. So Amandla Stenberg is making that movie, and then she's making another movie about how she is a Holocaust. She's supposed to be half German, half Black during the Holocaust time period, and she falls in love with a Nazi soldier. And if that's up your alley for entertainment, then I would suggest going to watch it. It's not out yet. I don't know when it comes out, but when it comes out, just be on the lookout for it. I'm gonna go see it, and I still haven't seen Everything, and I really want to, because I love the idea of seeing Black women in leading roles, younger Black women, and then also seeing them in interracial couples. I think it's important. Well, I think going back to the theme of this video and getting off my rant about Amandla, even though she's amazing, I feel as though the idea of Black women is kind of changing in our society. I can tell you, growing up as a Black woman, as a Black child, a Black girl, in our society, I think it's very easy to feel undesirable and not beautiful just because you're comparing yourself to a European standard of beauty. That's something that I had struggled with since I was younger, from my skin tone, my hair, to the way that I talked. People were just very like thrown off. People were just really thrown off by my hair texture and the fact that I talked like a white girl, even though I have problems with that because I feel like that's really rude to say to somebody just because they speak as though they're educated. Just trying to think of other things that I struggled with, but honestly, like, I don't want to be like, my childhood was so horrible. I had a great childhood. But I think always trying to abide by the European standard of beauty really put a damper on my self-esteem and my self-confidence, and that was something that I really had to struggle to build up. I'm just like, I need to like boast for a second, but I think people have noticed more that black women have stopped wearing their hair straight and have started wearing it like textured and natural. I was on the beginning of that wave. When I was in the 6th grade, I went natural and I wore my hair in a little afro, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do because people always touched my hair and they always talked about it and they always like said like, how does your hair do that? And I was like, I don't know, you know, like just grows out of my head this way. And that seems like a ridiculous thing to have to explain to somebody, but honestly, like that was what I had to do. And it was just like so weird that it was looked at that way. And then when I got to high school, I noticed other people, other black women, other black girls in my high school wore their hair that way. And they had, like, I didn't get any flack for it anymore. Like, I got less flack for it. I got questions about it, but people were a lot more considerate of boundaries and a lot more just considerate of me in general. And it was just so surprising, but I realized that there was this transition period of ideas about like black women's hair, and now I'm seeing a transition of ideas about black women in society. And I don't know if you ever watched like BuzzFeed videos or like statistics about dating websites, but on dating websites, black women are statistically the least desirable race of women on a dating website, even within their own race. And when you hear that, that is so, it's just crazy. That's so crazy to think about. And also, like, again, like, it, ow, self-esteem, it hurts, you know? I'm like, wow, like, does anyone think black women are beautiful? But I just say all this to say that I think there's a transition in our society of the way black women are being presented, and I love it. And I think, you know, Kerry Washington was at the forefront of that with Scandal, and then Viola Davis, and I think all these women, older women that I can look up to, and I need to rephrase that, they're not like old, they're just older than I am. And so now that it's transitioning, I don't know if they're just looking at a younger audience or if I'm just getting older, but seeing people like Yara Shahidi, Amanda Stenberg, well, mostly those are like the only two that I've really seen. Actually, no. On The Flash, there's that girl who plays Iris and is dating The Flash. And in the new upcoming Spider-Man movie, Zendaya's in it. I don't know if she's a love interest, but there's also another black woman that plays the love interest of Spider-Man. So I'm like, great, you know, I think that that helps society see if the lead in this movie, you know, sees them as someone who's desirable. So it's just great. I love it. I think that, you know, again, it like sucks to say black women are on the rise, black women are on the come up, because we've been slaying, you know, like we've been awesome, and it's just great that society is finally transitioning into a scope where they can see that as well. So that was my rant. But yeah, I mean, I hope this was informative to you guys. I don't really know specifically what it could have informed you about, except for my own personal experiences. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Again, summer is kind of my time to do less like self-help, which I still love to do, but I like to focus more on like social issues in the summertime. And I think maybe that's just because of my internship. I focus a lot more on that kind of stuff. I'm looking at a lot more of that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for looking at my new background with me. It's interesting, and my dress is sticking to this brick wall, so that's great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. This is Casey Molina, over and out.